you feed your skaters. Absolutely.
That's a great beef stroganoff at the hotel, by the way. I had it the other day. Not bad in this country. Here are the Russians, Tatiana Totmianina and Maxim Marinin, the leaders.
They were so terrific in the short program. What I think makes it work for them when they're on is every single detail in their skating is so polished. The extension, the line, the speed in which they skate. But it does come down to these opening. Oh, wow. She was so far to the back of her skate. And the side-by-side triple sow cows. Big setback.
Must not have beef stroganoff in Chicago, where they live and train now. Kind of a unique feeling for these Russian skaters who live in the U.S., many of them do, to come back at home and skate in front of a home crowd. Wow.
But look how they regain, and that leg that's off the ice for her on the landing was just beautifully extended, held. You could really enjoy the perfection they had in that. Now earlier we saw the fall on the side-by-side triple sow cows. These are also tough side-by-side jumps. These are the toe loops right here. 3 turns in the air and coming back right there. So even though they didn't hit the first side-by-side triples, at least they are getting some good credit for the second set of side-by-side triples.
Single skating, the pressure is self-imposed there. But when you skate as a pair, how much of the pressure is not wanting to let down your partner?
I don't think it comes down to that so much as it is, you know, you sink and swim together. You don't really blame your partner for having a fall, or at least you shouldn't. It's just a question of everything coming together for both people. If she falls on a triple, or he does, you just got to get up and keep going again. And having said that, Terry, when I would make a mistake and Kitty was flawless in the programs, you know, I would just be so hard on myself, and she'd say, don't worry about it, it's going to be okay.
You weren't so forgiving, I hear.
She might agree with you on that. Nice stretch on that overhead lift. Not a lot of difficulty. In other words, that's not going to get a level 3 difficulty, but it had a very good stretch to it.
Peter, this will get a great response at the end from the Russian crowd, but the crowd's not that into it throughout the body of the program. Maybe the music from the Cotton Club is not Russian style.
Well, I don't think it's hitting, really, because I think they're tiring slightly, and it just doesn't have the energy you need to get this to work. Some mistakes in that program that will definitely, I think, opened the door for the Chinese team that's yet to skate.
And actually, the reception from the crowd is not that overwhelming.
Just mediocre.
Yeah, absolutely. They had a 5.5-point lead going into the free skate. We'll see. I don't know. Peng and Tong have a number of 185.04, and that's what they'll have to top. Totmianina and Marinin from Russia.
Surprising, these side-by-side triple Salchows should have worked. They have good speed as they move into them, but watch her tilt. She doesn't even know where she is on the takeoff. There was no chance for that. But having had that fall, they did respond and come back later in the program on these side-by-side triple toe loops. Imagine that, 2 sets of side-by-side triples. That's tough to do in a pair program. These worked out much better. Toe loops 3 times around. No problem there with double toe loops, so that will get them some credit.
So again, 185.04, the number they have to beat as they relax in the kiss and cry. Their work is done. 58.58, 63.44, so 122.02. Peter, that's going to be enough. You add that to the short program, 190.66.
Yes, and the component scores for skating skills, transitions, performance, all very good.
Funny with this new scoring system, the skaters don't react until the very end when they see the number go up. 1, 2, 3, whatever place they're in, because the numbers are hard to figure out. And the crowd now just realizing that the Russians have the lead over Peng and Tong.